how many radios I could bring on an airplane without checking a bag.
Welcome to the Radio Roadshow, where we take ham radio on the road. I'm just going to do that every episode now.
Might as well.
It's
Sounds
like fun with flags.
I'm working on my intro.
Yeah.
So far I have. Hi, I'm Todd, Alpha India 4 Tango Bravo. Welcome to QRP Life.
It's QRP, baby. Perfect. Yeah, I got it for you.
Thank you. It's QRP, baby.
This is AI4TB, Todd. And first of all, I want to introduce him as the guy who's activated every state in the United States as far as parks in the air goes, and probably a few islands out there, right?
Yep.
Realistically, though, you flew up here from Florida, and you had a couple of goals. A, to come out here and have a good time,
yep,
which is an obvious, right? But the other thing that you did was really remarkable. It involved your back on the airplane.
Oh, yeah. So I wanted to do a test. I wanted to see how many radios I could bring on an airplane without checking a bag. And not just small radios, right? So the piece de resistance, the PRC 320 Klansman radio, British radio. This obviously does not fit in a very small spot. So this is one of 7 radios that I brought up here for the meetup. So it pretty much took up all the space by itself.
Now, what I want to point out about this is this radio from 1983 is a military radio. It does CW, it does HF, and perhaps, as you were just mentioning a moment ago, it was one of the biggest hits today. Why do you think that is?
So, I think just the fact that somebody becomes a ham means they have an interest in learning more about something they don't already know. So we can get stale in this hobby. You know, we find a niche that we're comfortable in, and yes, it's comfortable, but then eventually a lot of people get too comfortable and all of a sudden you don't hear them on the air anymore. So when somebody presents something to us that fits into the avenue that we're used to, but it's something we've never seen, it sparks a little bit of excitement. So I had a lot of people, they saw this and they're like, that is ridiculous and that is cool. So, I mean, we were making contacts everywhere from Florida to the East Coast to the West Coast with it today on sideband as well as CW.
So you brought that on the plane.
Yep, yeah, it fit in a carry-on all by itself. I had to take it off of the backpack mount because it was too long that way. So the battery, you can see, detaches right here. So the battery was detached, this was by itself, and the backpack was by itself. So if you crunch this down to about this tall, it actually all fits perfectly well within a carry-on.
Yeah.
So that was by itself in a carry-on with the little ancillaries like the CW key. Yeah, I got the headset, and yes, I do use it when nobody's there. And then the regular phone. So that was basically one bag by itself.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah. As I was leaving home, I checked the mail and had a new antenna in the mail, so I had to bring that. And when I go into POTA all over the country, I don't want to take anything big. So I typically just take CW rigs. So I'm like, well, how many can I throw in as well? So one of my new favorites is the SW6B. This thing is great. It has some incredible receive. So I brought that one along. The QMX is, you can see I built it poorly because that's why there are no knobs on here, because they're slightly angled. I couldn't press it with the knobs. So I had to take the knobs off, my bad. I use this only for digital. So I run that with the Samsung Galaxy Tab for doing digital, and then just a little bitty battery bank. Then in here, I have the Mountain Topper 4B and the new 3B V4. This is a great little radio. I really, really enjoy this one. So yeah, the 2 Mountain Toppers I brought. I brought along one of the hidden gems from MFJ. This particular radio, the 9200, is actually a Ten-Tech built. So this is a great little radio, single band, but it actually comes with, well, you can buy or buy them with it. It actually comes with this.
Are those like all crystals?
So it's actually the band modules.
Oh, cool! Look at that.
So, and you can see they're actually tunable. So it comes with band modules, and then on the back you can actually see it tells you which band that is.
Sure.
So it's about a 30-second operation to pop off the back, throw in a different band module. Is it as easy as flipping a switch? No, but it's a unique radio. So I really do enjoy that one. So I brought that as well. And then final one of my favorites is definitely the lunchbox. The Pentec is great radio.
What a classy looking radio too.
And everything on it, it's all front panel fun, right? No having to hide or reach in to do any weird things. When I'm operating, I need to change my speed. Boom, there it goes. Checking for power. I also have, this one has the Z-Match tuner on the back. So you can run ladder line from this, and it's a great portable rig. Internal battery makes it really easy to take along. It's not that big. From this way, it's smaller than my hand. A little bit longer than my hand there. But the reason I originally got it is, stupid. I love the meter.
Yeah, it is a cool meter.
I just really, really like that meter.
Does it glow when it's like at night?
No, I think there is a light, but I've actually never turned it on.
That works then.
But yeah, the analog meter is just the coolest thing. So that's
cool.
But then it turned out to be a really good radio, so I've been really happy with that one. So yeah, any single one of them is what I would take with when I go on a work trip to and find parks to activate wherever I end up.
It's great to get an idea how much ham radio gear you could bring on a carry-on. On top of all this, he had an X-Dana antenna, a Tufton antenna, and an arborist throw line. So with that, thanks for watching another episode of Ham Radio Roadshow. It's QRP, baby.